itself. Westerville North versus Westerville South, two talented squads. Vari Adams, Ty Perkins, MC Walker, and Micah Young, that talented starting five for Westerville North, taking on the invading Westerville South Wildcats, led by the OCC point leader Kruz McClure with 32.7 points per game. Stay with us for the Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram pregame show.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
The Start Something New sales event is on. Shop Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Dublin to drive home with up to $15,000 off MSRP on a new Ram 1500. Save at Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Dublin today. The better way to buy and service.
Need a construction team that can do it all? Lacey Construction delivers experience you can trust, done right on time, with free estimates and special financing offered for roofing, siding, gutters, windows, bathrooms, decks, to the highest standards of excellence, quality, and knowledge in the industry. Bring your next project to life with Lacey Construction.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, joining you in a sold-out arena for a rivalry contest, one that is old as time. Westerville North versus Westerville South, the Wildcats and the Warriors battling for top spots in this OCC conference. Last time around, Ty Perkins, the man of the night, was able to score 19 points in the third quarter alone to lead them to a victory over this talented South squad, but some big victories under the South belt as well. I'm Bryce Coder, your commentary crew tonight. Stay with us. We'll bring you all of the action. Coming with us now for the Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram pregame show. So a look here at the away team for Westerville South. Key wins this season. They have a big win against Big Walnut, 58-42, a win against Dublin Scioto, 76-64. But really the key victory for them this season was the one and only loss that Hayes has suffered this season, 73-65, an explosive performance by Kruz McClure, who exploded for 41 points in that contest. Now for a look at the player spotlight, and it can't be anyone other than Kruz McClure, 32.7 points per game this season. He leads the OCC. He has two 40-point games under his belt, the other one to Dublin Scioto, and 2.2 steals per game to his record this season. He is active on the defensive front as well. Now the keys to victory for the Wildcats. They're going to need to have elite guard play. There's an elite guard combo that happens between Ty Perkins and MC Walker and Micah Young on the forward front, where they all can contribute so much on so many different ways, but able to put the ball in the basket, able to rebound. If you can out-guard your opponents here, you might be able to get yourself a leg up early on in the contest. And you want to activate your scorers, your guys like Kruz McClure who can get to the basket. If he can get hot early on, you can really keep this North squad on their heels. Now, a look at the home team, Westerville North. This season, their key wins come against Big Walnut. They won by 3 on January 5th. Back in December, they beat Westerville South 72-48. So a decisive victory there. As mentioned before, Ty Perkins, Micah Young Ty Perkins with the huge performance, the 31 points, 19 in the third quarter alone to lead them to that victory. And then another rivalry victory against Westerville Central, 69-64. Now, the keys to victory for the Warriors, of course, it's stop McClure. He cannot have a big night. It's not something you can afford. When he can get hot, when he can get to the basket easy, when he can get his open shots, he can punish you in so many different ways. So just cut him off early. You want those post-Perkins performances. Guys like Tyson Perkins, Ty Perkins, who can get out, who can shoot the ball, who can drive, who can create opportunities for their teammates. It's always going to mean success for you. Wrapping up the Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram pregame show. Got a little bit of time left. We'll likely take on the national anthem. And a look at the stadium tonight. Not a seat open in the house. Now both sides getting their warm-up in, and they are both so ready for this contest, so excited. It's a high schooler. That's something you look forward to as these rivalry contests. So getting ready for the national anthem, and then we will be underway. Westerville South 9-4 on the season, 7-2 in the OCC, tied with the Westerville North Warriors for that position at 7-2. A few more games under North's belt, 12-3. They competed in the Jared Sullinger Classic. We covered that game live. Akron Bucknell. Are we okay here? I think there were 2 girls who were sitting here. I don't know. I have no clue. They didn't leave. So the sportsmanship message being read before we get ready to play ball. Hall of Fame inductions happening tonight. What a great night to have it. A lot of schools having their homecoming tonight. Both student sections well represented. Yellow and black. Moment of silence being taken. Wrap that up there. Memorial moment of service. Getting ready to get underway for the national anthem. Fiery crowd. Starters being announced. Pre-game show brought to you by Crown, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. MC Walker giving the sportsmanship message. And fans still continuing to pile in to this arena. Drazen Smith, the senior guard, being introduced. Mari Hodges, the other guard position. Kruz McClure, the scorer, received so many offers so early on in his upperclassman reign. Now home team starters. You can hear the buzz. You can feel the energy in the stadium. MC Walker making his way to the floor. Now Micah Young, the 6'2" junior. Ty Perkins, the point guard. Tyler Kielmeyer will tip things off the 6'7" sophomore against Vari Adams. Seen a lot of Vari this year. So MVP player of the game at one point. I believe that first broadcast. Student section already bouncing. We are underway with a North tip-off win. Ty Perkins leading his offense, working around in such a fast pace. A corner three. It's good. Poked out by Ian Robinson, but it's rejected at the basket. A lot of contact. That one out of bounds. Amari Hodges got up there for the rejection. But North retains possession. Vari Adams just keeps it alive. Seven minutes left here in this first quarter. Now Ty Perkins gets hit in the face on the three. Student section letting them hear it. Ty Perkins goes to the line. 0 for PA says 2. It might have been a 3-point play. First one's good. Makes the second now for the third. What a lucky break for him, and already off to a 5-0 lead. Make it 6. The full court press, so familiar. Looks like they're going with the diamond here. Finally gets it across half court. Hodges gets the layup. Now, jump shot. Can't get it. Hodges so active early on in the game. 6:30 left here in the first quarter. Brazen Smith finds Kielmeyer on the wing. McClure, no dice on the 3. Vari Adams, the rebound. And travel called, so turnover. Goes the way of the Wildcats. That press, running out of time, into the corner. Ian Robinson gets a hand on it. Stays with the Wildcats, though. And MC Walker trips into the corner. Hassan Haba takes it out, working on Robinson. And foul called. 6-2 ball game. First team foul. The second foul of the contest. First team foul. Can't get the first free throw, so try to split them 1-1. Can't get the second, so missed opportunity there, but a putback by Kaba. Now a 3 from Perkins. Electricity in the air after that 3. Now quick jump shot. Kaba thought he was feeling it. All the way up floor. Micah Young couldn't get to it. Steps on the line. Stays with the Warriors. So after 3 minutes in the first quarter, score is 9-4. And what looked like it might have been a quick early lead for the Warriors. Wildcats able to answer with some baskets of their own. Into the corner, Robinson, short. McClure, the outlet pass to Kaba, 15-footer, rolls around and gets it. It's a good display of shooting there. Robinson up the floor, and they call another travel. So the second travel called early on in this game. So really emphasizing putting that ball down before another step is taken. So it'll stay a 1-possession game. Tyson Perkins looks like checking in. Into the corner. Fari Adams can't get the rebound. It goes to the Warriors. So a couple of guys checking into the game. Ronald Jackson coming in for the relief effort, as well as Jacob Medhane, the 6-foot junior. Haven't seen much of him, unfortunately. Ty Perkins into the corner. Now out of options, trapped along that baseline. The rejection from Hodges. And a turnover on the fast break. Just couldn't keep it all together. Hodges looking for Smith, but stolen by Perkins. It's an easy 2 points on the layup. That relentless pace we've seen all season long for the Warriors. Still in this press, 4 minutes into the first quarter. Now, perhaps trying to slow things down and set up the offense and control the pace of this game, as it's been breakneck so far. And a huge rejection out of bounds. Nolan Fedak. What a block. Crowd erupting. Karoma inside to Kielmeyer for an easy 2, just as they drew it up on the inbounds play. And no good. Battle for the rebound. It goes to South. And great move, goes up. Foul called, can't get the layup. Would have been a crafty little move there. He'll go to the line for 2. Opportunity to put him within 1. Be the closest they've gotten all night. First free throw is a go. And gets the second. Timeout called. We'd like to take a second to thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to be free to our fans. Douglas Property Services, the Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation, Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and Lacey Construction. Now coming out of the huddle, just a one-man press as he follows the ball up the court. Game within 1. Started off a 5-0 lead. Ronald Jackson on the pump fake to the basket. Can't get it. Fedak the rebound. Foul called. Second team foul for South. One called on Hassan Kaba, his first. Foul of the contest. And stripped, so a turnover. Fourth one of the quarter. Finally bailed out. Hodges, the three, gives them the lead. So the momentum has shifted. Tyson Perkins gets his shot rejected. Now floats up. South the rebound. Some heavy hustle possessions. Hodges, heat check there, can't get it. Perkins running the offense, 2-on-1, takes it himself. Gets fouled. He'll go to the line for two. So Tyson Perkins will look to get his name on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. A chance to go 50%. And that one rims out. Rebound goes to McClure. And Perkins gets it. Contested by Hodges. Ties this ball game up. And Ian Robinson getting ready to check in. So an ejection of energy, a hustle player. South, the offensive rebound, but a turnover. And now Tyson Perkins falling away, hits the floor hard. Go to the line for two more. Minute 23 left in the first quarter. 4 fouls for South, 3 for North. So a chance to give them back the lead. Jacob Medhane checking out, as well as Andrew Karoma, Tyler Kielmeyer checking in for South. Kielmeyer, the 6'7" sophomore. Tyson Perkins gets them both. Now pressed high up the court. Drazen Smith, the point guard, finds an outlet pass, but an offensive foul. Fourth turnover of the quarter for South. So that press defense not reciprocated to South. The delay as they wipe up the floor, but we're ready to play once again. Upbeat contest. Perkins brothers passing it around, but off the foot of Perkins. Straight into the hands of McClure for an easy 2 points. Tied up again. Tyson. Now off the foot again. Another turnover. And this time it's Kaba. .30 seconds remaining, winding down on this first quarter. They'd love to get a great possession, at least tie up this ball game going into the second quarter. But a point of discussion is how are they going to keep the ball safe further on in the game? 10 seconds holding for that last shot. Fedak, the screen for Perkins, shakes and bakes on the post, gets by him, Fedak, a quick shot. Can't get it to go. So after one quarter, Westerville South leading over North here in their home turf. Stay with us. We've got more basketball action coming your way.
The Start Something New sales event is on. Shop Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Dublin to drive home with up to $15,000 off MSRP on a new Ram 1500. Save at Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Dublin today. The better way to buy and service.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report coming back to you for second quarter action. Here with the OH Report, Westerville South leading this one 17-15 after one quarter of play, but anything could happen. Both teams capable of some pretty incredible runs. A step back jumper for Smith. Has been mostly by the way of inside. The Warriors having a bit more trouble getting it in. A jump ball. So, Warrior ball. Micah Young finds a man inbounds. Perkins brothers working on the wing. Tyson working on Smith. Screen set by Adams. Adams taking it, but rejected, stays with the Warriors. They thought he was fouled, but referee doesn't think so. Inbounded right into the corner. Hodges aggressive with the hands. He pokes that one out from Robinson. 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. Ty Perkins gets by. What do they say? Offensive foul. So what looked like a promising drive goes the other way. That press in place looks like they are going to guard the inbounder. Usually indicative of a trap. After that ball gets in. Now into the corner. Dish to Hodges. The lead at 7, so most of the lead's been either direction. Robinson got bumped hard. First team foul for South of the quarter. 6:34 left here in the second quarter. MC Walker checking back in for Tyson Perkins. Tyson Perkins, the 5'10 freshman, but has gotten a lot of playing time this year in a support role. Now McClure checking in as well for Hodges. Robinson, the drive, off his shins. The 8th turnover of the half. So been pretty effective at getting past this press. Hasn't forced too many turnovers. So we creep inside of 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. Now pump fake, deadly for Smith, but a turnover. Micah Young, Bari Adams on the putback with aggression. But a 3 right back. It's like watching a tennis match with the momentum just back and forth. The lead at 8. Robinson, the bank is open. Cuts the lead to 6. Foul's called, a little hand check there. It's going to go against MC Walker, second team foul of the quarter for the Warriors. Ronald Jackson checking in. Hassan Kaba with 9 points leading the South squad. It's like a lot of down screens and stacking the offside of the ball. Trying to create opportunities towards that blocker in the corner. 4 minutes, 45 seconds and running. A markedly different tempo once the South squad is able to get it across half court. North coaches screaming for that trap, wanting them to get up and pressure the ball. Starting to get the sense that if North isn't going to push the issue, neither is South. They're comfortable with this lead. They're comfortable at this tempo. A great backdoor pass, but can't get it. And a putback by McClure. Step back. Jackson for 3. This one goes the way of the Warriors. So some much needed points on the board. Now a bit more competitive. Feel the energy creeping back into this side. A great look down low. Micah Young, the opportunity created by Ronald Jackson. Able to get right through, looks into the corner. No shot, takes it to the basket, but a huge rejection by Bari Adams. Able to keep that one alive. Ty Perkins. And a 3 from Micah Young. What a game. Foul is called. Looks like it's going to be against either Ty Perkins or Bari Adams. Oh, no, it looks like possession is going the way of North. Taking the ball up court, 3 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Trying to get this lead back, rolls around. Micah Young, he's on fire. Hodges fades away, just short off the front iron. Rebound finally goes to North. Pushing the floor, 3-on-1. Poked out. MC Walker had the opportunity, but stays with North. Now, great move. Micah Young, just a bit of a heat check there. Ronald Jackson trying to keep it across. Let's take another look at that on replay.
Just a bit of
And
a
he has
heat
to get
check
all
there.
3
Ronald
points
Jackson
across. The
trying
ball
to keep it
never
across.
crossed the halfway mark. But all the same, it'll go the way of South. All tied up. Competitive contest. One of the greatest atmospheres you'll see. Hodges, at only 6'2", comes off the screen on the backside looking for an alley-oop. But it'll be a turnover. Micah Young working on Hodges. The 3 left iron. Vari Adams had a shot at that rebound, but just ripped out of his hands. Crowd wants to travel. Ty Perkins one-on-one with Hodges. Gets the basket on the lay-in. So retaking the lead the first time since early first quarter. Falling away. And I'm sure when you're 6'6", that's really tempting, but Vari Adams has to keep his head on his shoulders. That shot did not look like it was going in, but he went up and rejected it all the same. We'll give him 2 points. A mental mistake there. That was clearly on the way down. Not dwell on it anymore as Ronald Jackson finds an easy curl. Back and forth into the corner. No good. Rebound South, but possession goes North. Minute 8 seconds left here in the half. We'll see how they play. They love to play with that fast-paced tempo, but they did hold for that last shot, especially now with the lead. Maybe more motivation, but Vari Adams turns the ball over on a dribble move. So Micah Young coming off. And contact made. No foul. Will just be out of bounds. Last touch by South. Hamza Bindahau checking into the game for South. Checking in for McClure as McClure will get a rest. Ronald Jackson running the point, spreading the floor out. Interesting how early Kielmeyer jumped into that help side position, kind of caught him out of position for Ty Perkins to create that opportunity. Now the lead at 4 inside of 30 seconds and creeping. And a no-look pass out of desperation onto the wing. Now with 20 seconds, I think they will hold for the last shot of the half. Seven seconds. Bindahau with the ball. working on Jackson. Vari Adams can't get a shot off. So after 1 half of play, the Warriors taking back the lead, leading this one 35-31 in their home turf. Stay with us for second half coming up next.
Need a construction team that can do it all? Bo Lacey Construction delivers experience you can trust, done right on time, with free estimates and special financing offered for roofing, siding, gutters, windows, bathrooms, decks, to the highest standards of excellence, quality, and knowledge in the industry. Bring your next project to life with Bo Lacey Construction.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, checking in for the Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram pregame show. As Westerville North leads this one over Westerville South, their bitter rival, 35-31. Now a quick look at the halftime stats for both sides. Wildcats with 10 field goals, 3 three-pointers, 10 rebounds, 5 turnovers, 5 fouls, and 2 free throws to their credit. 8 twos and 5 threes for Westerville North. 9 rebounds, 10 turnovers, been the sore spot for them so far in this first half. 6 fouls and 4 free throws. Now joining here in the third quarter, this one turned over by South. Now into the corner, Perkins for 3, 20 points in the contest for him. We'll see if there's any changes in the look. Foul on MC Walker. He's not sure about that one. The 6-foot sophomore. They're able to get some easy baskets off of inbounds. Not this time, as they got to set up the option. McClure fighting to the basket, just overshot. Robinson thinks about pushing it, but just slows it down as South has a bit of their own tempo now. Robinson, a beautiful right hand all the way to the rim. A 9-point lead. Smith working on Perkins. Kielmeyer into the corner, but back to Smith. Six and a half minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Now right down low. Great move by Kaba. Now Walker, not a point yet in the contest. There, and conference being had, that one goes the way of North. Clearly a mistake, but they confer and correct. Now bails it out to Perkins in the backcourt. That one tipped. They're getting in the passing lanes now. Turnover for North. So the turnover woes continue here in the second half. Trying to find an option, running low on time. Finally finds Kielmeyer, comes all the way from the other side of the court, now pushing the floor as quickly as they can. McClure lays it in for 2. A 5-point contest. McClure has 8. And Hodges getting up there and elevating for that rebound. Kielmeyer for 3. That high arch can't get it. And then over the back foul will be called. Foul for each side now. 5:18 remaining here in the third quarter. Pushing the floor. Bit slower tempo than we usually see, but Perkins gets another one. Been on an absolute tear tonight. Turnover for South now. So while South has been able to establish little runs, it's been difficult for them to really establish themselves when they have had opportunities when they're in the lead. So trying to create that confusion by that motion away, but Perkins wants an ISO, and why not when he's feeling it? Vari Adams into the post, but gets bumped by McClure. McClure's got to be careful because that's his third personal foul. 4 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Vari Adams just able to hold off McClure long enough. And another basket by Perkins. 24. Bit of a desperation pass there, ends up in the right place at the right time in the hands of Kaba. Ronald Jackson gets that scrape from behind. Warriors hang on to the ball. Jacob Medhane checking in for the Warriors now for Ian Robinson. Finds Adams, and Adams pushing into the lane. Gets an easy 2 points over the defender. But McClure instantly with a banger of his own. Adams wants a three, but just hits the backboard. McClure all the way, gets fouled, falls hard, gets the basket and one. And he is slow to get up. Falls hard. Favoring one side there a little bit. Looks like he's motivated to stay in. Nolan Fedak heading in for Vari Adams. Gets the free throw to go, so now it's a 3-point game. Down to one possession, leading by as many as 10, and this is what we were talking about, how the momentum will swing so wildly, each side getting successful runs of their own, a turnover. McClure on the spin move, gets fouled, and it looks like that's just what he's going to do. He's going to will his way to the free throw line if he has to. Shooting two is McClure. McClure has 14, make it 15 in the contest. Also has 3 fouls to his name, so something to watch there. Now a 1-point game. 2 minutes, 53 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Finds Jackson on an inlet pass. Ty Perkins got a mismatch with Kielmeyer, recognizes it immediately, but puts up a shot. They do say it's a three-pointer. The timeout is called. A look at the points scored this half. It's dead even. So both sides starting to figure each other out. Top scorers in the game, McClure, of course, Kruz McClure with 16 points, and Ty Perkins has 27. Looks like he doesn't have any sign of stopping either. Look at the Westerville North cheerleaders, their routine. Just the athleticism it takes to flip 6 times in a row in the middle of a gym floor. It's unbelievable. So back from the timeout now, Westerville North with the 5-point lead here, a 4-point lead here at home. McClure trying to see around Young. Smith clears him out, picks up his dribble. Hodges finds McClure. McClure thinks about the step back, but Hodges tries a three of his own. Kielmeyer on the rebound. Slow it down once again. 2-possession ball game and 2 minutes left here in the quarter. You have a bit of time to work with. And poked out by Fedak. It was a tip, so Kielmeyer recovers in it. But Fedak gets in the way, so the 4th team foul for the Warriors. Another one will send them to the line. Just a bump there as Kielmeyer tried to cross half court. Now to Kielmeyer again. Finds McClure, sets a screen, double team McClure. No dice on the basket. McClure gets the steal, the 13th turnover, but rejected by Fedak. Nolan Fedak, the 6'5" junior. He's the tactician, always in the right place at the right time. Back to Hodges, had the first quarter hot. McClure pounding away in the post. Just slips it over the front of the rim, gets it for 2. That one turned over. The 14th turnover for the Warriors tonight. Got to take better care of the ball. Just talking with our devoted cameraman, Colin Crisp, and it really is shocking to see Westerville North struggling with ball possession so much normally. It's their name of the game, getting out in those passing lanes, creating turnovers, but there's been tough keepings for them tonight. 5 seconds, closely guarded, a turnover, not one you see too often, but well-deserved as he didn't have an ounce of space. 39.4 left in the third quarter. McClure up on Perkins. Looks like Might be going with a dedicated one on Perkins to try to neutralize it, but into the corner, they find Medane, can't get it. Rebound McClure, but it's poked out. Now fading away is Micah Young. Gets the basket as they're the first to cross the 50-point threshold. That will end the third quarter. Stay with us for fourth quarter action. This rivalry is, boy, is it close.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog, and you're not. Hall of Fame coach turned future Hall of Fame host.
Now he's on TV hosting his own highlighting our team in the Joseph zone. Hall of Fame coach, now a host, sharing our stories from coast to coast. From the court to the screen, he's the best. Jules legacy lives on in the Joe Show quest.
Because this is my show, and it's an all-new me in the new year. Deal with it.
Back for fourth quarter action with the OH Report as Westerville South is taking on Westerville North. Westerville North leading this one in their home gym, only by 2 possessions. They'd love to make it more. Now all the way to the lane, Micah Young gets himself an easy 2-point basket. Kielmeyer checking back into the game for Karoma. Now foul is called. This one against Micah Young. That's Micah's third. So going to the line for 2 is McClure. Gets the first free throw. For 2. It'll go 2 for 2. So lead back to 4. Perkins dribbles it off the defender's leg, they say. Perkins trying to find somebody. Finally calls up Micah Young on the double pump. Young with 13 points. And a turnover. Tyson Perkins all the way, can't get it. Wrapped up both sides, helping their man up. 6:55 left in the quarter. Warriors lead at 55-49. And the press is back in action. This one looks a lot more like a man press than that diamond they were running earlier. And McClure pulls up for 3. So McClure has 23. Micah Young feeling hot. Ty Perkins. Hodges, I believe, is going to get picked up for the foul. Yep. So that's Hodges. His third, I believe. Yes, his third. And a bit of a short pass, but Tyson Perkins saves it, throws it away, though, into the corner. Goes the way of South. Clear organizing his offense. It's been essential tonight. Thinks about a step back, throws it into the corner. Kielmeyer in the post. But dishes it back out. Oh, and he falls. A travel's called as Mari Hodges. I think he was just turning so fast. He thought the defender was behind him and he would have a little bit more resistance than he did. Hits the deck and travel called all the same. .545 and running left in the quarter. Vari Adams steps up. That's long. His shot's been long all night. McClure gets fouled by Jackson. Jackson's second, but that's a third team foul for Westerville North. They may want those with such a close game. And pulls up. Drazen Smith gets himself a bucket. Ty Perkins absolutely smothered high up the court. Is 27 and gets rejected by Kielmeyer. So devoting a lot of resources to making sure that those guards don't get loose. Ty Perkins. Vari Adams on the putback.
Ty Perkins.
Absolutely
Vari
posterizes.
Adams on the putback.
Great look on the replay. And now McClure tries to get it, but can't. And in typical Vari Adams fashion, a ferocious dunk. Micah Young got, looks like slapped in the face going to the basket. That'll definitely make our top 10 plays of the week on the OH report. Stay tuned to the Joe Show to catch that. Vari Adams making an appearance last week with another ferocious dunk. Micah Young, back iron, rebound long. And contact at the benches. Hopefully he takes a second because he hit his chest hard on those chairs. But wants to stay in the game, they'll let him. 3:57 left in the quarter. One possession game, 3-point lead for Westerville North. Been in this territory before, these close games late into the stretch. They'll just move it around the perimeter. Ian Robinson passed just a second too late. And fans not happy about this one as it goes the way of South. Conference from the referees. Fans on their feet. And it goes to North. Now opposing fans losing it. Ty Perkins gets to work looking for somebody, finds Adams on the lob, but gets pushed out by Kielmeyer. So second team foul of the quarter for South. North gets another chance at the inbound. McClure playing straight up. Tyson, Perkins, into the corner. Robinson doesn't take it. Perkins does, though. It's good for three. He's got 30. And getting a bit over aggressive is Tyson Perkins. He'll pick up his second foul, team's fourth foul. Hodges finds McClure. McClure trips, throws it away. So the turnover is starting to catch up with South, and a timeout is called. 60-54, 3:06 remaining here in the third quarter. Like to take a second to thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to be live and free right here on the OH Report. Like to thank Douglas Property Services, the Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation, Crown, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Lacey Construction. Thank you for your support, allowing us to be free to our fans every single time we stream. Up to 9 games a night in our network. If you're interested in sponsorship opportunities, see your business or organization right here on the scoreboard or in a commercial, call or text Brian Skoronski at 970-629-0006 and we'll get you set up. So as we close inside of 3 minutes, it's been a back and forth game all game long. Crowd obviously playing a part in this one, a sold out arena. They've been sold out for days. The energy is unlike any other. Ian Robinson finds Ty Perkins. And the pressure is on from South. Tyson Perkins, the floater. He loves them, but can't get that one. Robinson, nothing. Perkins, the putback, 2 rebounds and a basket. 32 points for Ty Perkins. That one's stolen. Smith, but McClure, his 3. Fari Adams on the rebound. Love to see him go down strong with that one, but poked out, goes the way of North. And a stack offensive formation, but held up by McClure. McClure picks up his 4th, I believe. He does. Oh, no, Ty Perkins picks up that one, an offensive foul as he reaches aside. Looking for an option. Kielmeyer right underneath the basket. Little hook shot. Can't get that one. So pace much slower as we approach the 2-minute mark as Micah Young pushes things all of a sudden. Vari Adams battling, gets the offensive rebound. Micah Young gets the other. Easy 2 on the putback. Lead now at 10. Things getting a bit unmanageable for the Wildcats. McClure trying to make something happen. He's got 23 points. And McClure's 3, it's long. He's not feeling it right now. They have to have other options than just McClure. Hodges was hot earlier. Maybe look for him, but somebody has got to step up and put the ball in the basket. Robinson's drive to the lane. No good. Now Kaba, they say it trips. 1 minute left here in the game. 60 seconds. 10-point lead for the Westerville North Warriors. And a foul is called. And a timeout is called. The points scored this quarter. It's been all North this quarter. Reestablishing that lead. They've been there all night long, but turnovers getting in the way of things. Having trouble holding on to the ball late into this game, though. They have been electric, forcing turnovers of their own. .9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Robinson will inbound it from the sideline. Right to Micah Young. He's got pressure from Kielmeyer. He's trapped. They're trying to force a turnover and gets wrapped up. Timeout called by Westerville North to save possession. Things were getting a little hairy there. Stay right where you are as there's 52.3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Huge OCC implications in this game right here. Foul is called, so 4th team foul. One more and they'll go to the line for 2. Robinson finds Young, and he's immediately fouled, so Perkins is going to go to the line for 2. Perkins' first free throw good. extends the lead to 11. Make it 12. Point number 34 for Ty Perkins tonight. And the pull-up, Smith gets it, immediately calls a timeout. They're working with very limited time. 38.5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We'll see what they draw up. It's got to be a lot more of this, a lot more of scoring and fouling in quick succession if they hope to have a chance. The full court press still on as they're just looking to get a quick, easy basket. Robinson able to move with it underneath the basket. Perkins through three guys holding on to it. Finally fouled. Micah Young will go to the line. So Micah Young for two. Micah has 15 in the game already. Gets the first free throw. Young, the only one inside that three-point line as the Warriors have elected to clear out the lead once again at 12. And that should be the dagger. Except a quick three by McClure and another timeout. Puts them within 9. $25.2 remaining, 9-point game. Would be a miracle if South could pull it out, but anything can happen in high school basketball, especially such a competitive conference as the OCC. Get a look at the cheerleaders there as they lead. Very rowdy chant. And they feel it. They feel that they're on the cusp of a victory. It would send them to 13-3 on the season. Robinson takes in the ball. 25.2 remaining in the game. And Tyson Perkins pushing the floor, finds outlet, and Robinson now to Fedak. He's trapped in the corner. Dribbles right off his foot, goes the way of South. 15.7 remaining in the fourth. And full court presses of their own. They're going to make them take time to take it up court. McClure jacks up a three, in and out. Now Hodges makes that one. And another timeout. 6.8 remaining in the fourth. So you wonder how many more times they can do this. Westerville South bleachers beginning to clear out. So they're beginning to see the writing on the wall. 7-point game, 3 possessions, potentially 2 if you can pick up and 1 with the foul on the 3, but slim chances there. Now both sides making their way to the floor. And now Tyree Perkins will dribble it out. Westerville North moving to 13-3 on the season. Westerville South moving to 9-5. A huge victory for this home team tonight, 68-61. Stay with us. We'll have the MVP player of the game, Ty Perkins.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Bryce Coder, and let's make you a part of the game.
The Start Something New sales event is on. Shop Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Dublin to drive home with up to $15,000 off MSRP on a new Ram 1500. Save at Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Dublin today. The better way to buy and service.
Need a construction team that can do it all? Lacey Construction delivers experience you can trust, done right on time, with free estimates and special financing offered for roofing, siding, gutters, windows, bathrooms, decks, to the highest standards of excellence, quality, and knowledge in the industry. Bring your next project to life with Lacey Construction.
Join me, Travis Big League Berardi, every other Wednesday for my Country Roads rankings, the top 5 girls and boys small school basketball squads right here in the area.
Exclusively on The Joe Show.
Bryce Coder with the OH Report, coming to you with the Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram post-game show. Westerville North picking up the victory in this one, 68-61 over the Westerville South Wildcats. Look at the stats tonight: 22s, 5 threes, 21 rebounds, 9 turnovers, 11 fouls, and 5 free throws for the Wildcats. For the Warriors, 19 field goals, 8 3-pointers, 29 rebounds, 16 turnovers, 14 fouls, and 4 free throws. So an early lead for the Warriors ended up changing hands several times throughout the course of the contest, but eventually it was Westerville North coming away with it. The lead scorer tonight is, of course, none other than Ty Perkins. Ty Perkins, with his 34 points in the contest when they played the first time, actually scored 31. So finding a lot of groove in this squad. So Westerville North moving to 13-3 on the season. Westerville South turning to 9-5, 7-3 in the OCC, 8-2 for Westerville North. Coming up next, we will have the MVP, Ty Perkins. Stay with us. Ty Perkins making his way over to us. And there he is. Whatever. Oh, why? To hear us. Oh, okay. All right, so the Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation MVP player of the game, Ty Perkins, 37 points in the contest. Congratulations, Ty. Thank you. So, you scored, 31 in your first contest against Westerville South, and now you have 34 in this one. Is it something you're seeing in the defense that's allowing you to light up, or are you just taking the opportunities as they come? Just taking opportunities. Just my teammates trusting in me, so I just go out there and have confidence. And you work really well in that duo with guys like Micah Young, MC Walker. What helps you become a better player, do you think? Just putting in work all the time, day in and day out, just in the gym, getting up shots, and then practicing every day with these players. They just push me to get better. And then a rivalry game, of course, a big rivalry. What's Coach saying to you in the locker room in the lead up to this game that gets you motivated? We got to come out and play hard. We just say the same thing every game. We come out and play hard, do us, we're going to be good. Anyone you want to shout out tonight? I'm going to shout out all my teammates, my coaches, my families, all those people that supported me. And I'm sure you worked up quite the appetite, the MVP appetite. So we're going to hook you up with a Brassica gift card for $20 to Brassica and North Star in